It's always great to have a fellow Cleveland Browns fan
Yes.
in the house. Now, you became a Browns fan growing up. You'd watch on Sundays in Alabama
Yes.
with your dad?
My dad was a big Browns fan. You know, it was Jim Brown, it was Paul Brown, Otto Graham, Lou the Toe Groza. And so every Sunday was the Cleveland Browns. And growing up in Birmingham, we didn't have any teams, so you chose the team on TV all the time. It was Cleveland Browns in those days. And so from about age 4, I remember being a Cleveland Browns fan. And I'm not going to say that it was at age 8 that I watched my last Cleveland Browns championship.
That hurts.
Yeah. I'm waiting. It's going to happen. Jimmy and Dee Haslam are friends, and I do believe that the Browns are they're going to give us a championship here pretty soon.
As you know, and I know you've addressed this before, the Deshaun Watson situation with the Browns. As you look at this Deshaun Watson situation with your favorite team, if I can call them your favorite team, the Browns, what do you think?
Well, we all need to keep an open mind and let Judge Robinson do her work. I think she is highly regarded. This is now in the NFL process where it is where it belongs. It was collectively bargained as the process that would be used. Look, it's a serious matter. I think any of us know that these are serious issues that are on the table. But I'm just going to keep an open mind and see where this comes out. I, like everybody, hope it will be resolved soon. But again, I have a lot of confidence in the arbitrator here who's taken the case.
Now, a few years ago, there was talk of you becoming coach of the Cleveland Browns. Was there any truth to that?
There's nothing like getting up on a Sunday morning, because you're on the West Coast, and having a long list of texts that say, "Are you really going to be the Browns coach?" No, I think there were much better qualified people, including Kevin Stefanski, for whom I have a lot of regard. But I did say that if I got to call a play, I would never, ever call a prevent defense under any circumstances. And I think that maybe resonated with Browns fans.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, no coaching job. What about commissioner? Is that something you'd ever consider?
Roger Goodell is a good friend of mine, and as I told him, his job's not so good. You know, it looked pretty good when I was Secretary of State and having to deal with the Iranians and the Russians. Doesn't look so good from Northern California, so I think I'll just be a fan.